I mean, if y'all are transitioning into Black Mirror, just say that. Just say it at the end of the day, because this season finale of Accused season 2, what was happening, y'all? If you guys are new here, my name is Ashley and this is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related, and y'all know I'm here to put you on. Now, Accused is one of those shows that is like my own little thing, you know, my own little corner in my own little chair. I can watch whatever I want to watch. And so I watch it on the low because it hasn't quite delivered like season 1 for me, but I still, you know, at the end of the day, at heart, I'm a network TV girly, so I'm going to check it out. And so I really wasn't even going to come talk about it, but I was like, what are we doing? I was like, is this Black Mirror? Because Megan's story, this finale, episode 8, too much, because you would never have Luke Cage sleeping with a robot, ma'am. You would never have Luke Cage sleeping with a robot. You guys, let's get into it. So Accused, if you don't know, is an anthology series where every episode is a new perspective of a new person that's been accused of a crime, who's on trial. And we get to see the story from their point of view, right? Earlier in the season, we had Nick Cannon. It typically has very, very popular actors and actresses come into these roles, to come in for their episodes. And so in this episode, of course, we have Megan, who is this very powerful executive at an AI company, artificial intelligence. And so she is busy. She's in the music business. We find out that her husband is a retired musician who had received, I guess, or obtained a modicum of success. But with the advent of AI, he felt like he couldn't compete, and he wouldn't compete, and he wouldn't help, right? Because he said that's not true artistry. And so as her career is growing, there is a chasm growing in their relationship where it's just not cutting it. He's not getting satisfied mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually, okay? And she feels a little bit guilty. Enter her younger sister, Lila, who works for another AI company, but this AI company specializes in robots, namely companionship or smexual robots. This is becoming a trend. I don't know if y'all watch Sunny on Apple TV, honey, with Rashida Jones, but I mean, okay. But apparently this is the new thing, these Smex robots. And so she says to her sister, even though that these are still in the trial run, get my husband one, because I know I'm not giving everything he needs, and I want him to be satisfied, fulfilled, all of the things. Bad idea. Big mistake. Huge. Okay. Because why would you do that, ma'am? Why would you give your husband some coot nanny and quit playing with it? Give him the cootie cat. Give it to him. It's not that hard. It don't take that long out of your day, ma'am. Okay. And so anyway, we meet John, her husband, played by Mike Coulter, excuse me. John is played by Mike Coulter. And again, he is reticent because what are you bringing me this robot for? Just give me you. That's what I want. But honey, he meets Eve, the robot. He names her Eve, and they are instant besties. I mean, they doing it in the greenhouse. They're doing it on top of the piano, under the piano, on top of the stove, under the stove, in the bedroom, every way. And the wife is getting turned on initially by it. And she's like, oh, this is giving me a desire. So she even gives him some coot nanny after that. But after a while, it starts to grate on her, because why are you smashing her and I'm right here? We just smashed last night. What do you need her for? Okay, what do you need her for? They decide to take some time away. She remembers, of course, that he wanted to have babies. She'd frozen her eggs. I'm going to get pregnant by you. I'm going to have these babies. She comes back to let him know, hey, baby, I'm pregnant with our kids. We can be a happy family. I'm glad we had this time apart. And he said, I want nothing to do with you. Away from me. I want a divorce. My divorce. That's what he wanted. Okay. And we see her present day on trial for his unaliving because she didn't follow the protocols for the robot, right? And the robot unalives him, or so we think. When we get into the moment when he said he wanted a divorce and he was leaving her for Eve, the robot, she smashed a bottle across his head and killed that man. And blamed it on the robot. Now, see, that's my thing. Megan was a low down, diabolical heifer. Do you hear me? And the idea again, that these are machines, thinking machines, okay? But that at the end of the day, a human programs them. And so we get to trial, and of course she's pinning it all on the robot. Sister gets up there, justifies the story, honey, then altered the robot's memory to show that the robot did it to him, even though it was Megan the whole time. I just knew AI was going to come out and tell the truth, but he didn't. Megan gets off, honey. Lila is like, you ruined my life, my career. I hate you. And she says, well, you can just come be the chief technology officer, make it all better. So they got away with the crime. The husband dead. He dead just for not getting any coot nanny because you ain't want to give him none. And then got mad when he liked it better from the robot. And now you are free and clear with twin babies on the way. Talking about, I got to live with this for the rest of my life. Girl, you lived with it before. This was so terrible, y'all. But people can use what they will. They use the machines for their bidding. Now, is AI getting smarter? Absolutely. Absolutely. But in this instance, the humans were smarter and worser. And the real villains. You guys drop it in the comments below. Let me know if you watch Accused, what you thought of it. If you watched this finale, what your thoughts were. It was interesting, but like I said, it definitely gave Black Mirror. It gave that episode that will never be named again, that one that they made me watch, that I'll never watch again. But you guys let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.